maybe some of those concepts, those theories that they have, but already I'm seeing quite a proactive defending side in the form of Vision Strikers. Mystic going to be put on red alert, but it's Buzz to succeed first. Mystic's in danger, overwhelmed, and Vision Strikers, what a belting beginning.
Right back in there, and actually, straight away, tower control garnered on the back of this, but numbers advantage for Vision Strikers and full control of B main here. Makes it very difficult for FNATIC to choose a plant position. All five stacked up now.
Here, Hawk out.
Yeah, actually, it's going to be Magnum potentially called upon in terms of this flank here, and actually we'll find one. Look at that, Marco falls immediately, but the defeat's coming through, the flash out.
It's not stopping.
Yeah.
Oh, finally taken off it by that paint shell sent out spiraling from Durka, who's still doing well. King tries to push through FNATIC. Wait, RB! Best mood. Seeing that come out so early has just, you know, beaming sort of grin. That makes me have a lot of faith in the Vision Strikers have got some things up their sleeve, but great to see that FNATIC was able to convert even given that pretty underwhelming scenario, but Doma going to do well towards King to start with. Durka going to get himself posted up towards tower. And now we wait. This plant should be coming in pretty much undeniable here.
See here whether or not
Spike planted.
any response at all. Actually, Durka still wins that versus Marco. Stacks will fall. Just two left to find. Both noted at least.
Confidence personified. But we do go back in, and speaking of bonus, you've got to look at what's remaining. We have one rifle upgraded to for Durka. What, 4 Spectres? That's about your lot. Rifles are plenty on the other side, but armor already been chipped away at a fair amount. King's in a bit of danger here. Might be closed in on Durka, wants to crest that corner. He's going to do it. He does actually get the frag as well. Could be traded out though, but the Boombot's going to do well enough, but he didn't expect the player so close. That's Marco, makes that tower his own. There's now Boaster and Mystic. Rifle removed, up against remaining. 4. And now just Boaster. And that man ain't anywhere nearby.
Pretty disconnected from this, and again, similar setup once again. Lots of focus towards Arcade there from FNATIC early on, but this time around, I mean, King picked off, but Stax and Marco respond. Spike, call it unretrievable for Boaster. Let's see if he can do any damage on the way back in here, as ultimately that will be the objective.
Toxins going up.
But a good setup at least, everything covered on the side of Vision Strikers. The flash
left.
not actually going to confirm presence, but you can see Marco behind the Viper wall here. 20 seconds left.
Yeah, I didn't think it was, to be fair. FNATIC didn't look, you know, infallible on this, but this is the start I wanted. Nice and close between the two. Now, going back through, Boaster is going to be stuck on that Spectre.
Toxins going up.
Rest up on the rifles. And of course the purchase, pretty much perfect for Vision Strikers.
Well, actually, creep ahead again, the turret will identify where he is, but look at this, actually, they push all the way behind. Jen actually come forward, and Marco going to be caught off guard outside that Cypher cage.
Yeah, straight up body checked, but it's going to be King from the corner, 20 HP, not enough here to get away.
FNATIC.
That crunch is unbearable. You can't get away from it. Hounding them down, leaving Buzz and RB in pretty much no man's land. This is pretty a save.
And again, one of the most difficult points of B side to clear is that tower. You can see there just the precision of the utility from FNATIC. Makes it look easy. Well, they will be granted any exit frags here. Have to wait and see, but FNATIC will put their 3rd on the board, no doubt. Dome already got that Rolling Thunder online. Durka one away from the showstopper as well. Again, we did see kind of glimpses of FNATIC showing some of these set pieces, and like I said, those utility setups in terms of their attacking rounds. So yeah, there's so many more options as well with Mystic on the Astra as well. It's the other thing we haven't even seen hints of that just yet.
And it's such a quick beginning. We talk about aggression. RB just best Mystic.
I don't know how, because he actually got pulled back inside a smoke there as well.
Deleted.
Magnum elsewhere, find his opposite number. King, the neural theft invested actually. Marco got to be careful, he will be noted finally. And the rotation actually comes through. They try and isolate this kill here. As you can see, Doma and Durka.
Marco does at least have Buzz on the way, but he's quite alone here. We spoke about utility and how much there is. Marco's going to have to try and suffer through this, but he can't get past Boaster. And the timing is excellent, but there's Buzz. That second string to come into effect. Vision Strikers quick pop flash, and it works well enough. Boaster just sprays into a Doma as well. And Vision Strikers, they're getting nothing out of this. These pinches out from FNATIC are sublime so far.
This round, a great example of reactionary play again. Spy cam goes through, it confirms presence on site, the Rolling Thunder's invested, no nonsense from FNATIC. They close down that kill immediately. And Boaster being in position, I mean, he's been towards A main and pretty much every round so far, I think actually he's been forced away by that fault line, if I remember correctly. This time around, he's rewarded for it. Stack's going to hide behind this trip over towards Arcade, just try and hold on to the Phantom. FNATIC will extend their lead. This will be the 4th on the board now. And another round where Vision Strikers, again, they draw first blood. They show some aggression in the early round.
Yep. Could help Marco, but I just don't think he had that.
This is interesting as well, actually. Yeah, with this purchase from Vision Strikers now, FNATIC want to pile on the pressure, show a little presence towards A. Show a little presence. Durka all the way through towards ropes. We'll find King and Spawn.
And King was pretty much the only player that was initially leaning towards this A side. The rest are on the way, sure. But by now, this will be a spike plant and decent post plants too, with a fair crack of utility under the belt still yet to be utilized. So this play back in is going to be difficult. It's really only Buzz who could be the one to make any sort of headway, at least with weaponry. You can see these post plant protocols coming into effect. And no easy frag to be found here for Vision Strikers.
First come through. Actually, Boaster looked like he was ready with a snake bite. Actually, the fault line's perfect. Durka isolated on top site, but Doman out, ready to show his hand. We'll find the first. That's it.
Is there a plan for this? Okay, there might be a second string to it. It's Doma!
With every ultimate available and the operator in the hand of Buzz. Again, they explore B main. Mystic playing a little deeper this time. Respecting this early round aggression Vision Strikers have shown. And actually, look at this. RB slips into underpass here. Potential to catch Durka.
Let's see. Durka switched on. Going to take the head of RB. No means back in. And RB was essential in that prior map to be able to find 2-3 really critical kills to keep that map looking pretty solid for Vision Strikers. However, this time, Durka sharp.
I'll take a pause for thought. They stack up towards A main. Marco here is playing at the top of ropes.
Blocking vision.
We get flashed off that angle initially here, and they will allow them free passage at least towards site. And this is the worrying thing, particularly on A here. It's so difficult to get back in terms of the retake. Don't besides his aftershocks. The King got to be careful if he invests this lockdown as well on the retake.
Cross is being watched. What? Buzz is quick as lightning. Connects towards Mystic, but now Vision!
No way, Buzz!
It gets removed, it doesn't matter! Oh, it's perfection in all accounts, but Durk is still standing, still doing what he can! Buzz is unbelievable right now, as Durka is put in a 1v2. Surely it's not going to happen. 10 seconds, he gets past the first. But Marco just needs to be calm. Paint shell gets thrown.
He's 11 HP.
11 HP. This is down to such a close situation. Durka.
Beautiful stuff.
Yeah, but a quick start here. They do have the ults that didn't get invested in that
yeah,
previous
nothing,
round.
Actually, yeah. I mean, after the kills from Buzz, you almost think they're maybe leaning back. So, guys,
We're cool.
Yeah, ride this through, hold on to him.
There's always danger with Durka. There's Buzz looking to decapitate anyone who shows a little too much, but FNATIC have this map currently absolutely in their favor. 6-1 is the scoreline. And these have been close games until this point. Vision Strikers, I thought this was meant to be a stronghold. Yes, we can talk about attack, defense, who thinks it's on which side. It looks like for now FNATIC really leaning into that attack approach that can be very favorable, hard to handle, and Vision Strikers yet to be able to kind of put up much of an answer to it.
This is the point of the previous ask again where we've seen the adaptation from Vision Strikers and then really take a better grasp on some of these rounds, but the way you see here, actually,
there we go.
they're going to satchel past. Marco might even slip through. You can see that, actually. On the free cam here, King going to be isolated once again. He's got so much to deal with in tower here.
It's such a key element of what they want to take here. Now, Vision Strike is still going to connect a few shots, leaving it in a 2v3. It's not impossible, but it's looking improbable. RB. Oh, it's not nice, is it? The spike plant will go down about the 10-second mark. We're down to Marco and RB to make a difference, make an inroad somewhere. Rifle recovered, but...
Got a pixel out of place there on the way down the rope. Doma absolutely knows Marco's positioning.
Magnum is timing, such a presence in the backlines, never allowing too much room for Vision Strikers. And Marco's been noted. He doesn't know how much so, but they know exactly where he is. Now I might start sweating a little here, thinking they seem very cognizant of where I might be.
I don't even think he's going to be given the opportunity here to find an exit, do any damage. Maybe. That's it for Vision Strikers. They got to dig deep now. They have to respond.
Come on, Buzz. If you are going to be the player to do it, maybe so. Right place, potentially right time, but the first shot whizzes past. Doesn't quite find what he needs. Gonna have to respect this utility now. He can't stick around any longer.
FNATIC will sit behind the smoke though. They're still interested.
Utility investment now.
They're forcing him deeper and deeper back towards site. It makes it more and more difficult for him to even find an opening here. Fake flash comes through. It's punished immediately. Buzz will respond though.
Yeah, Buzz is sharp, but he's still on 10 HP.
Yeah.
He can't be the only one to make this impact. They still need another couple of players to step up to this. And it was also at the trade of the likes of RB. 10 HP in a dream right now for Buzz. Still trying to be so aware, so integral. But they've already made it a little bit closer. They're still just playing that corner. They know that he's around. He's seen where that utility comes from. He knows there's more than one here.
Well, the problem being, I think they've noted the headshot, so he's down to 10 HP. Durka's still got his paint shells.
When's Magnum going to come into the equation? That's a big question in my mind. He's waiting patiently, and they are so unaware. And now he sees one spot. Stax, but Stax still trades it out. Gets down Magnum, and they're finding a bit of a struggle here until Boaster somehow bullies his way towards the site.
Be able to prevent this coming through. Does have the lockdown, but in a 1v2, it's very difficult. Vision Strike is desperate for rounds right now, but doesn't look as if King's going to rely on it. Boaster actually gets himself on top site, so it's very difficult for King's job in terms of being on the opposite end of some of these executions. I don't even think Mystic's got a kill yet, and he doesn't even need to at this point.
Away we go again. Tower has been contested and actually very well controlled by FNATIC, and once again it is. The story remains true. And everything going their way. Nothing for Vision Strikers here at all. Yeah, Stax connects one, but it's all for nothing. The site's going to be under wraps. The spike's going to go down, and the final two are almost irrelevant to the way this round is going.
Yeah, I don't really see them even getting an opportunity once again to find anything on the way back in. The way FNATIC have played these post plants, they don't have to risk anything at all. Buzz and RB though, we'll wait and see. RB creeping towards underpass. Magnum there to greet him, but again here you can see the discipline. Doesn't want to give it away. They will back up, and at this point again, the economy damage not even really worth an awful lot with this round deficit. Mystic will find one. No cheer on the back of that, but he'll have to wait and see once again. FNATIC is doing exactly the same thing.
Slight change.
Every single round. This time around there's an extra body. King has pulled away from tower. Thank God. I'm glad to finally see that. I think maybe relying on this lockdown in terms of... Oh no, they're actually creeping this now, and look, Boaster happy to get ratty. Actually, Buzz will find the kill. Whether or not they keep forcing through on the flank, have to wait and see.
You are divided.
Spike drop.
Yeah, the close is coming in, but you can see the turn of attention. They're not going to let this go to the wayside. They still want to fight this one out, and now that flash confirms that they're just around this corner. Doma gets outdone, and Buzz continues forward. Life still being shown by Vision Strikers, even if it is limited. Spike now going to be planted, so at least get the time in their favor, but it is a 5v3. Tricky now in the post plant. What can they do with this? Nowhere is safe until Durka carves open a chance. Ultimate invested. Marco's found Durka and is down to just Mystic, and he knows that the time is not there, and Marco has done very well. Now, another round on the board.
That's the second. Again, out they showed some of this geek, some of this cheese. Everybody opened their eyes to it. But I'm excited to see more, that's for sure. See here again. Pretty standard in approach for FNATIC. This time around, RB and Buzz will creep through arcade. Nobody on B site right
Big
now.
tell.
Found you.
Again, this trap wire will alert them to the flank, and Magnum will be noted on the back of the alarm bot as well. And that will be the green light for FNATIC to force through.
I'm looking at what can be achieved here. Well, the players kind of playing through just by a link, just off towards the side by a rope. Maybe they could catch a few on FNATIC, but so far FNATIC remaining mostly unscathed. I think Durka taking a little booster a touch, but it will be a spike plant uncontested.
Again, look at it. It's one member on site. Full intention here for this post-plant utility to come through on the side of FNATIC. Mystic will be stunned up on the fault line, and Buzz might be able to capitalize on it, but a little slow.
Oh,
the dog will confirm it, though. 2 kills quick.
That's really nice from Vision Strikers. This is the team that we wanted to see. Where have they been? They're still 3 up against them, but the utility usage is gorgeous to watch. They still need to get towards that spike, and the time is starting to dwindle. Doma does well towards Marco, but it's an instant trade. King comes back through, but now time's a factor. It's all on Magnum. Pistol by his side, and outgunned, outnumbered. They get towards a spike, and they will get another on the board for Vision Strikers.
There's still fight left in them yet. Comes right down to the wine map in particular, because the one thing that came away from that, FNATIC struggled to close that. I'll hold that thought for the time being. It's a very quick piece through. FNATIC respect this initially. Magnum and Mystic tuck their tails.
Just painting a path on the way, the utility just kind of facilitating this cross, at least for now. But you're right, that's the bit that kind of caught my eye. I was like, okay, Buzz has got it. Nope, apparently not. Spike going to go down, though. Marco now gets a great deal of information and calls for support. 3 players there. Oh, you see that flash, they need to clean them up. And fast RB on the case right now. Doma's still alive, though, and it ain't over just yet. Keep in mind, this is still looking very good for Vision Strikers. Magnum with a quick drive. By what?
Magnum?
Magnum, get out of there! A 2v2. He wants to get this halfway, and maybe he can. Mystic gets the flash though. He's still going to come out on top. There is no way. Oh!
Thins in a padded room somewhere backstage.
I hope he's all right. Thoughts and prayers, but we go back in now. Double digits instantly found by FNATIC, thriving in the spotlight. But the bite comes back in. Vision Strikers know what's up. That was a close round. You might as well try and buy behind this. You got to do something now. First frag is Magnum's, though. He's not letting this sit for a second. He's going to make it hurt. Now, the spike's going to come down, though, so at least the time will be in their favor.
Side adjustment here as well. Marco playing much deeper, ready to greet this flank, which should be no surprises after Haven. It's 3 deep here for FNATIC. Flash comes through. Here behind the box, actually, but Mystic caught on the reload. Boaster as well.
Really nice. Doma can't convert there. Marco with gorgeous positioning, really doing well on this Durka. Gonna fly on in though. Still a little bit of a chance if you got Magnum alive, maybe. Durka still trying to get closer, trying to get himself to the right position. Has to take a lick of damage for it, but he will. He's trying to stop that spike. Pulled off it, given into the jaws. Can he still do any more? Time is going away. Durka knows it.
FNATIC actually will stack 5 towards A in the early round.
Don't mind it. Classics, you might as well try and make something happen. Maybe try and crunch a player. Get a weapon away. Buzz, though, needs to be very cautious in this. Doesn't want to be the victim of that. Gives himself almost a one-way on that. Lovely. Really nice for Buzz. Quick reaction on it, too. I like that. But again, they didn't get to see the full picture, obviously. Not completely aware of what's around the corner, but a good idea.
Yeah, I think Mystic the only other one spotted, or confirmed at least there. So FNATIC try and hit this rotate, try and find something elsewhere on the map. For a while, though, no progress on the spike. RB still cautious about approaching B side. Actually, 2 will creep through underpass here. Just about slipped past FNATIC. I think King potentially just caught sight of one, depending on the time on that Viper wall. FNATIC charging around the map, desperate to find somebody.
Just a death ball, and they're like, wait, no one's here. We made it to B. Where are they? Nice little double pump towards A. That'll be fine. Spike can go down. Marco needs to be careful to not get, you know, too overwhelmed. He's trying to back away in time. He's got a little bit of safety to get out of that stun. And he's got his buddy on the way. So, this so far is exactly what the doctor ordered for Vision Strikers. They needed some clean approaches, some confidence builders, and the stepping stones to get back in this game.
And again, in terms of these early rounds, they need to build up some sort of bankroll, something to fall back on again. this comeback is going to be a possibility.
Feeling not necessarily accountable for it, but he obviously wants to do well for his side, and that Prime Gaming Flawless is giving them the chance they need. But back into this now, the buy comes out, and back into the big rounds. Eyes towards Vision Strikers, what do you have for us? Similar look towards those initial rounds, so not too surprising, but this time we do have the Seekers, but Durka does not care. Doesn't need Vision, he's just fine. RB going to try and quickly close the gap here, and as much as this is a bonus, you got to feel Vision Strikers need to do something, otherwise those odds look insurmountable. Insurmountable is the word I wanted to say. It's been a long day, it has.
We got there eventually, on the second pass. Plant once again, good for main here, so you can see Vision Strikers pull out a little bit.
Let's get this retake started.
See, actually, no flank coming through this time around. But the Rolling Thunder will be invested, so they come on through. Durka actually with the stone spot.
His ults! And if for a second Vision Strikers thought they had this in the bag, they certainly do not. This is a whole new look and a whole new pace coming right on back out. Magnum finding Stax and Marco. Gonna have to sit back and watch to an extent, and this one tries to do what he can, but this is looking improbable and now impossible. FNATIC gonna make it just round by round. This is where it gets serious. Just 2 more, you heard it yourself. Every round a new challenge. And for Vision Strikers, they know it's going to be a long road back to recovery, but Boast is still alive here. Vision Strikers' pace looks a little different this time.
Toxins going up.
Nothing shown towards A main, actually. Look how quickly Durka, keep your eye on that minimap. Marco, got to be careful here. Might even get caught sleeping. Yep, the trigger discipline. Durka's going to keep creeping behind him.
Oh, he's herding them forward. Finds Stax, gets the follow-up.
No way, Durka!
Durka, the adjustment is unbelievable. The man's possessed right now, and he's going to continue forward. Up we go, and away we go! Are you
kidding me?
Durka, this...
And straight away, they just push through. No presence shown by Vision Strikers towards A. Durka walks out dish. There's nothing to address that. Unfortunately, it's your man on your screen right now that is held accountable for just that sort of situation. This time around, King committed to playing alongside his turret. But again, big talking point. You play the Killjoy here, you are tethered. You are stuck to that one side of the map on flank control.
Seconds away now. Pressure beginning to mount. Vision Strikers. It's always going to be a close game. Didn't think this map would be this way. Going to pull away, respecting the utility put down. Going to give over the site, and the spike will be planted.
See if there's any adjustment again in terms of the pace on the post plant here for Vision Strikers, and see if FNATIC have anything else up their sleeve in terms of the retake. Spy cam once again in A main. Look at it, Lauren. Again, as soon as he pings that, gonna have all the information. Again, even a distraction here.
It's the distraction, and that is going to be the go. Start building towards it now. Door shuts and opens, and Durka just trying to take steps forward. 2 players going to be posted up on this, maybe 3 at a push. Yes, RB still there towards Magnum. Is Marco waiting, pushes it.
Marco?
Oh, it's a fumble, and that could cost them so much. The spike's still ticking, though. Keep in mind, Dome is alive. The spray from Buzz. He wants to do it all himself as Durka. He's still trying to do something, but the top.
He's got that Blade Storm, but 450 credits left. Now, talk about these round wins have to be clean.
Look at this, though. Clean might have a question mark by the side of it unless Buzz can keep moving forward. Trying to maybe stem the bleeding for a second, but it's just been torn apart. Doma is there, and it's down to 2. King and Marco, it's done! It's